morning everyone. I'm here to show you a flow journal that I've been making for somebody and also do a couple of shout outs. The first one is our Barb Dingwell. Now Barb was the one that did the butterflies for our Victoria. She was Northern Craftaholics, but she's now Minxie Studios because everybody knows her as Minxie, and she wants to try and get to 100 subbies. She's been on YouTube quite some time now, so it would be really lovely if you could go and support her and trying to get her over that 100 subbies. I would so appreciate that. And the other shout out is to MamboJamboJournals. They're on Etsy. That's our Angelica. And the reason I'm doing Angelica again is because she has some destash packs at the moment, plus ephemera that she's made. She's moving from Germany to Spain, hopefully in February. You know, obviously with the COVID, you know, it's all a bit up in the air at the moment. And the things that she is destashing on are beautiful condition because it's her own stuff. Because she can't take it from Germany to Spain, all this stuff. So I'm just going to go on her Etsy store. I've got my phone here and I'm hoping if I stand up you can actually see the pictures. You should be able to see the pictures okay, of the things that she's actually getting rid of. If I come here, that's a bit better, isn't it? She's got tags that she's made. There's book pages, as in floral book pages, you know, like you know, the ones that are colour printed. There's a stash of, like, she's done ruffles, she's got buttons, there's normal book pages. Oh my goodness, there is so much stuff in there. And I'm just going to go on the description because I can actually read you the description of what's actually in it. And I was gobsmacked because she asked me if she was selling them for too much. So she's got 10 botanical themed ephemera pieces. That includes tags, corner tucks, journal cards, pockets, and they're all handmade by her. Then there's 2 sheets of thin cardstock, 9 vintage book pages in different sizes and languages, so you get some German and Spanish, which I think would be lovely. 6 botanical or nature themed book pages, 10 napkins. Now I know how much napkins cost on eBay. If I go and buy 4, I know how much it cost me just to buy 4. 2 doilies, 2 sheets of avocado dyed paper, craft cardstock, craft paper, coffee dyed envelopes, randomly patterned cardstock, paper bags, mixed media, background tags, sari silk, ruffles, paper beads that she's handmade herself, buttons and charms. Now all of that she's put on her store for €36, which to me I think is an incredible price. I really do. And that's what I wanted to get in and tell you all quick while she's still got some there, because she put the post up on Friendly Journal People, and people were showing interest straight away, and that was only a few hours ago. So I'm hoping, I don't know whether I'm going to get in there and get one because I don't get paid till tomorrow, but I might be able to get one too. But the tags that she made are absolutely beautiful. She showed me them when she first made them. So if you've got any pennies, I would say this is such a good buy. It's not often you get the chance to get such beautiful products from somebody that really does love crafting. Obviously she's on the design team for Linda Israel, and her journals you know, are absolutely stunning. So that's a little tip for you lot that, you know, hopefully you can get over there. Anyway, what I've been doing is this is a flow journal. I spoke about flow journals before when we were doing the flow journal exchange, and it is the strangest thing I've ever made in my life, because you're basically making an unfinished journal. It is really strange. Now, Sophia and I are doing a private exchange. I will show you the package I got from her on another video because I didn't want to make this one too long today. What you do is you basically make all the pages and put them together, but then you tie them together. Everything is tied together or pinned in. So I just thought I'd show you, because I mean, I'm not finished this yet. I still haven't put any dyed paper or anything in. But this is going to be the tie that goes round. Now this here is one of the pages from Calico Collage. Now I've basically used Calico Collage and Liana Scraps. I will link the kits below. This one is her one that's winter texts, she calls this one. And I thought that was just such a beautiful image. I just thought that's got to stay on the cover. So on the inside, as you can see, there's supposed to be a pocket here, but I've had to pin it in. It is so weird. It really is. I've made some envelopes for it as well, and the two kits just go together really, really well. So you've got the Winter Woodland from Calico Collage and Pastel Winter from Liana, and I think they just go together perfectly. This is a flippy tag. You know how I like to do these. If I can get the thingy off the top, you know, when you do your flip tags, which I love. And that is winter there, because this is actually a winter journal, not a Christmas one. Isn't it strange not doing Christmas? My goodness, I don't know how many kits I've printed off or seen over the last couple of months. I really don't. And here I've made some more pockets. This one is the pocket that was in Calico Collage's kit, and then I've traced round it and I've made some more, which I'll show you later on. And this is just made from some of the paper that I printed off from Liana. These wordings all come again from Calico Collage. They're her winter words, and they're the ones with like the little sleigh on, and there's a fox in there and things like this. I have used them before, so you will recognise them. Isn't that stunning? And here, this is going to be a pocket, but obviously it's just a flappy bit of card at the moment. Isn't it weird? You know, I've really loved doing it, but you want to sew it together, stick things down, and you have to keep reminding yourself you can't stick them down. The Arctic Fox, Yuletide, these all come from the words, the winter words again, and that's come out of the kit. Aren't they gorgeous? I've had so much fun making tags the last few days. It's nice to go back to basics, isn't it? To do something that you love. And again, the words here. And then I've used one of the backing papers from Liana's kit on the back of that one. And I've been using my scrap bits up from the kitty box. I think there's a tiny little bit of kitty box left now, so I'll have to wait until I order some more from. Aren't these lovely? I just love mason jars. I really do. I think they're absolutely fabulous, and they fit perfect in these pockets. As you see, I've made some more. I just, you know, you get your template and you pop it on a piece of paper and draw around it, and then you've got another one. Isn't it adorable? I've really, really enjoyed doing these. I really have. I've just loved it. I've really loved doing it. And as you can see, you just literally, I mean, there's some ribbon and lace, and you literally just go around and tie it. There's nothing else holding it in. So the idea is that you take this and then you either make it into a full journal, or you just take out the pages that you want and put them into a journal. So I don't know if this is going to be like this when she's finished with it, or whether it's going to be completely different. I mean, I'm sure it will be totally different. And obviously this gives you the opportunity to move all the elements. You would now put the elements where you want them, and the pages in the order that you want. You might want them in this order. And obviously I've not put any dyed papers in yet or anything. I just love these. I really love these mason jars. I think they're gorgeous from our Norella. And then there's another one there. I'll put them out. Yeah, if you can get out of the paper clip. Not only Jack Frost nipping at your nose. We've had so much frost, and we've had snow, but it's that stuff that looks like icing sugar, and then it freezes over, you know. But we are due a lot more. Oops. Put them out of there. And that's more of the words from Norella. And I will put all the links down below. But I've really enjoyed doing this. But when you're making it, it is a very, very strange concept to understand. You aren't meant to be gluing anything down. And that, I think, is the bit that is weird, because you're not gluing anything down, so it's not going to be in the same place. That's another tag that I did. And it's just really, really strange. So I hope at some stage you'll have a go at doing a flow journal, because they are fun. And if you're giving a gift to someone and you want to give them maybe some ephemera or something, but you don't want to make a full journal, I think this is an ideal way to do it. Because, and also the other thing about a flow journal is the cover is just card. This time I've used some file folder, and then I've popped the 2 printables either side, because that's the other thing, is you're not making a full cover, you're just making a cover that might turn into a journal cover, you know, a TN or something. Or it might not. They might want to make a completely different one. Oh dear, let's just get that there. This is what they call bice binding ribbon in the UK. And as you can see, it's thicker than the American bice binding. But it isn't the traditional bice binding we get here. The traditional bice binding we get here, each side is folded over like this and ironed down. And it is cut on the cross of the fabric. So ours is so different from yours, and I love yours for journals, but ours, if we used ours, by the time, if you ironed it out, you'd have quite a thick piece. It'd turn out like about this thick, a bit over an inch thick, and you would then have to cut it in half to use it. And because of the way that it's cut on the bias, on the cross, I don't know whether it would actually work on journals. I'm going to have to see if we have a play with some stage and see if it'll work. Anyway, I just wanted to come in and say hi to everybody. I do now know that the kit that Paulette is doing for the challenge that starts Sunday, and they usually last about 5 days, is called Strawberry Fields. I've been sent the links, but I've not opened them yet, and I've not printed them off. So that's what I'm going to be doing after this. So I will be getting that out, and I'll be having a good play with it. And then hopefully I will have some ideas for you for when you do the challenge, if you'd like to do the challenge. And as always, the challenge, when you buy from each store, you're only paying $1 or so for the kits. And then once you do that, you get a lot more as a gift, don't you? You get the rest of the kit, so to speak, really, the add-ons, and the add-ons are always absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an amazing day. I'm hopefully going to be here tomorrow, but if I don't, I hope that if you celebrate New Year's Eve, that you have an amazing evening, even though obviously most of us now are on full lockdown. They're talking about tier 5 in England in places, which is even worse than the normal lockdown that we had the very first time we got locked down. And I don't know quite how many places are going to be affected by that, but it looks like the whole of the UK will then be on the tier 4. We're on technically tier 4 across Scotland. We have been since Boxing Day. I mean, the other thing, this is actually going to India, and I've seen that India aren't accepting any flights. So I'm wondering whether they're having post arriving, because my post, I do the airmail way of getting there. So will it arrive? So that's something else I'm going to have to find out when I go to the post office. I'm going to go on Saturday and find out, because I was waiting obviously for the Christmas post to get out of the way, because our Christmas post, I mean, it was crazy. Normally first class delivery means it will arrive the next day. It's next day delivery. It's very, very rare it arrives the day after. It will only arrive the day after if you've posted it too late, basically. And it was taking a week to over a week for first class post before Christmas to get here. That's how bad it was. So I think this year, with everybody being locked down and being inside, I think more people must have posted this year. I certainly know most of us did online shopping. There wasn't that, you know, traditional going around the shops. So I'm going to have to check and see which countries are actually accepting post. And if any of you know if India is actually still accepting post. I would love to know. So thank you so much for being here. I hope Sophia likes this, and I'm going to show you her parcel that she sent me on another video. So have an amazing day, everybody. Love and blessings. Bye.